National Training and Development Curriculum for Foster and Adoptive Parents. Foster care, a means to support families. Footage provided courtesy of Participant Media, LLC. Copyright 2018, Sabine Films, Inc. All rights reserved. A young woman, Rayanne, walks into a child welfare office and takes a seat in the waiting area. Rayanne's first monitored visit. Another woman, Regina, enters and greets Rayanne with a hug and takes her to a nearby room.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Regina.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Do you want to go into the room?
Yes, please.
This baby.
Oh.
In this room, a young man, Chris, is sitting on a couch and holding a baby in a blanket.
Oh, mommy.
Hi, babe.
Beautiful.
Chris begins to hand off the baby for Rayanne to hold.
Hi, Mama.
As Rayanne holds the baby, Regina hands Chris a stuffed teddy bear.
And Merry Christmas. This is for her.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ain't your mommy, baby.
I was going to go right to Walmart too after. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mommy miss you.
Miss Sheriff got you a present.
Regina.
You're probably wondering about the whole monitoring, who can monitor, and then how, for father, I'm going to provide family reunification services.
What does that mean?
They come once a week, and they'll address any of your issues, and they have quarterly meetings, and you would go to the meeting, and we'll discuss what we've accomplished, what we still need to do, and so forth.
To get us back together?
Right. That's our number one thing, to reunify families. Because really and truly, we don't want to see you back in the department.
And I don't want to come back.
And so
I want to come back and show you how good we're doing.
Right.
And how much progress
I want you to see
Right.
the progress that
Right.
we've done.
Right. And that's understandable.
Rayanne.
I miss both of them because it's not just her that's taken from me, it's him too right now. So it's hard. How long
And-
is our visit?
I can allow for 2 hours. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you guys a little time, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Miss Regina.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Regina exits the room, leaving Rayanne and Chris to talk.
Check on you.
Thank you. I miss you.
Miss you too, baby.
How's she been through the night?
I got an alarm for every 3 hours. But it's been alright.
She eats every 3 hours.
Yeah.
She's eating a lot.
Yeah.
Look at all that hair.
Rayanne.
I didn't grow up with social services involved in my life. I did grow up in a domestic violence household. I was always the one to go take the kids and go in the room and close the door and shelter them and tell them not to listen. And the only thing that I got out of that was to not tolerate any man to hit me. That was one of my main things growing up when I'd seen them go through that this is what I don't want. And so when I got with Chris, he gave me that.
Chris pushes a stroller down a sidewalk and up to a small child care facility. Chris, now without the stroller, waits at a metro stop for a train going to Los Angeles. Chris.
My mom had me when she was 15. She's a single parent. I seen stuff a 3-year-old, 4-year-old shouldn't have never seen. My mom and my dad was arguing, and my mom was saying, "Don't leave, don't leave." My dad went to the front door and he put $1 in my hand, and then he left. Then I look back in the kitchen and I see my mom trying to kill herself. That right there, that scarred me for life. Growing up, I couldn't be like my dad. I couldn't be like him.
A train arrives at the metro station and Chris boards it.
My mom always struggled. She struggled after my father left us. She did her best, but she just couldn't do it. She's going crazy because she don't know how she's going to pay the rent. So I started hustling on the streets. Been hustling since I was 11, stealing cars, selling in the chop shops, and helping my mom pay rent. My number one rule was I asked my mom not to never ask me where I got the money from. Just pay the bills. My mom always drilled in my head she wanted me to stop, but it was just I was addicted to money. It was something that I didn't grow up having, so I want that to study in school. Until I went to jail and I realized, I felt that I was being selfish. I wasn't caring about my mom. I wasn't caring that I'm the oldest son. I have 3 little sisters.
Chris exits the train.
So that made me want to change my ways. I see myself sort of in my mom's shoes. Me struggling and trying to take care of my family like a man should take care of his family.